Okay, so this is just a rant video, so feel free to skip. I won't feel bad about it. Don't even have to subscribe. That's cool. I just wanted to talk about just a couple of things that's been happening of recent. So in the last 24 hours, call it, I've been paying more attention to my channel. Just kind of see what's going on, because like the month of January 2024 has just been one of those months where it's just been really, really sick. So I'm really just trying to play catch up and just trying to understand what's going on with the channel, try to engage with the people that I kind of miss. I'm sorry if I missed you, and just try to connect with the community overall, because it's growing. We're up to 290 subscribers right now, which I'm pretty proud of, man. Like I can't say I'm working hard. I'm just putting out these videos and just kind of chatting, and people seem to be finding some value. And I'm going to try to be a little more consistent in posting these videos and share my thoughts around just stuff that's on my head, obviously around automation and AI and all that type of stuff. And I've been inspired though, because I've also met, not like fully like actually met them, but through YouTube I'm seeing similar people in my sort of, like, call it level, right? Whatever you want to call it, like whatever label you want to put in it, and that have similar kind of trajectory, if I'm saying that word correctly. And it's sort of inspiring just to kind of see that other people are doing this exact same path. So I'm almost a third of the way from monetization, and monetization is actually not my goal. Although I will monetize, I'm going to try to make some money off of you guys. So let's just be clear about that. However, my goal is still very, very simple, and that is to ensure that I'm providing as real world as I possibly can, or let me rephrase that, as real world as YouTube will allow me to put out content that shows you like the ins and outs of some of these AI tools. I'm actually getting really frustrated. I'm getting frustrated for a couple of reasons. I'm starting to see. Let me back this up by saying it's not a new trend. I'm just paying more attention to it. But I'm seeing this consistent trend, especially with the AI. I could see people trying to make money. Like, it's very clear that the startup world has just gone gangbusters, right? Like, every investor and their dog has some investment in a startup of some sort that has an AI thrown behind their name. Like, even for instance, my tool. So I use Dialpad. I'm going to call them out. I use Dialpad to use my do my not videos. I'm so sorry. My phone calls. Right. It's a great tool. I have like a couple of phone numbers on there. It's a fantastic tool. I have some issues with those overall. Maybe I'll do a review on that later on. But overall, it's a fantastic tool, so no issues about that. And like, they've had AI transcription for a while. It's not a new thing. They've had AI transcription for a while, and I've recently noticed that all their advertisements like Dialpad AI, Dialpad AI. Like, everybody's like AI, right? And that's just the nature and the state of where we are right now, and that's the trend. And I'm also in this trend, so I'm guilty, right? But what I'm actually trying to get at here is there's a second half. Like I'm gonna say that the Dialpad AI marketing hyper thing is what they're doing is they're capitalizing on the trend, and they're pointing their company in the direction, and they're moving there, and that's legit. I'm gonna say it's legit. But there's another group which I'm going to say that I won't call them not legit, because that would be unfair, and I don't know the details of any single thing that they do. So I won't say they're not legit. But I'm going to use the word not genuine or genuine. Genuine or genuine, I don't remember. And that's bothering me. And what I mean by this is, so obviously the AI market is growing quite a bit, but people are getting confused as to what is the right tool to do what, right? Like, that's what's happening right now. And my philosophy is very simple. I want to use tools that have real world problems that I have, and maybe other people have that I could help out with or whatever, things that I haven't necessarily think about. But I'm just like, I'm literally just trying to run a business, and I'm coming across these problems, and so I was like, well, why don't we document the experiment of testing these tools, give my thought process about it, and if I learn something new or my opinion change, I'll share it. If anybody else finds value with that, that's cool. However, and again, I'm not hating on anybody here. I just want to be clear. Like, hey, you do you, man. That's what you think you should. But it's driving me nuts that there's just this series of tools that are coming out on the or tools or software or whatever it is coming out in the market where people are just their version of a review is just basically find every single AI tool in the market, list it on the marketplace, and then just put a review in it, pros and cons, AI the entire thing, and then just put it out there, right? And so you're kind of left with this mess of trying to still figure out what to do. So now you have AI tools that are bombarding the space, and then you have AI tools that are critiquing the AI tools to put out information about the AI tools. You get the idea. So this is my rant and my frustration, and I want to do something about it. Now I want to talk big here, and you might not see a single video on this channel about this, but hey, you gotta think big sometimes. Yeah, I've been guilty of thinking too big all the time. So this is, like I said, this is my vlog, this is my rant section. So yeah. So I'm gonna do something different. I'm recognizing that the YouTube thing is great, but what I really need to do is start categorizing these tools a little bit more and start like owning my opinions about them. Just owning it. This is what I think. Here's why I think it's gonna work. Here's why I think it's not gonna work. You make the choice. And that's it. It's just clean, but it's only going to be on the tools that I will swear by, right? So that's my game. Sorry, I'm gonna pause just so I could cough a bit. Sorry, just had something in my throat there. I don't know why. So still getting over a cold. Like I said, every week I'm sick. So actually, so I want to kind of expand upon this video a little bit just to show you what I mean, because I'm kind of ranting right now, right? Which is what was the whole goal of this video. So, sorry. Let me show you. So I was looking, I was actually reviewing, like I said, my channel, looking for something specific for improving my current channel. So I was in Canva trying to work on a thumbnail, and I was like, you know what, let me just Google read AI extracting notes, because I got some comments in a couple of videos. It doesn't really matter which video. And so I figured, let me just try to see what's out there on the internet about like read AI extracting notes, right? That's the keyword I was looking for. And it says there's 6 million results, whatever. And I scroll down and I'm like, hey, I know this guy. Who's this? So I don't know if this is just being tailored specifically for me, or this is legit that I'm showing up in this category here. But anyway, what started bothering me was the fact that it says an unexpected find. I just think this is not a good search engine optimized thing, so I'm changing it a little bit so it's a little bit more start to read AI, automating your automating extracting meeting notes or whatever I'm changing it to. It doesn't really matter. However, kept scrolling down a little bit more. Saw another video. I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. And then here, streamline meeting notes. I was like, oh, actually, this is a really good title. Let me click on this one. So I clicked on it, and I scrolled down. I was like, oh, that's me again. But okay, so streamlining meeting notes. That's me. So let me see what's going on up there. So. Introduction, need to know the problem, need to clean the workspace, lack of discover integration, blah 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 blah. The benefits of automating your meeting notes. In this article, we'll explore notes extraction. We'll discuss the problem, dive deeper into thing. Additionally, we'll explore Zapier. Introduction. Meeting notes can be tedious, blah 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 blah. Right. So this is very clearly an AI article, I think. I'm going to make that assumption just based on the formatting and these sort of like very small lines. I've seen this pattern before, right? And step here the powerful in my blah 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 personal use case, right? So it's like, okay, that's cool, but then it got me thinking. I was like, okay, so these guys clearly have, I'm not gonna say found me because they're using, this is an AI platform that's doing a bunch of stuff. So I clicked on Dwayne on finish, and it's like, oh, they got me translated into whatever language this is, and Chinese. I recognize Chinese. I don't know if it's actual Chinese or if it's Korean or whatever, but this might be Korean. I don't know. I don't want to, judge languages. So, yeah, it's like literally all of my videos are here on this channel, and I was like, I'm not certain what to think about this. Is like, so just to be clear, I don't really care that they're using my videos or any single thing. Like it's on YouTube, it's on the public internet. You do whatever the hell you want with it, whatever YouTube will allow you to do. And I did allow embedded in other websites. It's just kind of, I want to say cool, but also weird that it's embedded in these AI kind of review tools. And now it got me thinking. I was like, well, how many of these tools of this 233 categories of fine AI have these people actually used? And this might almost be an impossible task, I know, but how many of them have they actually used, and have they like truly vetted to give you like a real world opinion about whether it's going to work or not for you? This is my frustration, and this is leading me to my point of my video after like 10 minutes of random rants. I just got issues with this, man. We're junking up the internet. We're junking up the internet at an astronomical rate. So yeah, I want to do something about it. So I'm going to create my own corner of the internet where, unless the tool has gotten my honest, pure, thorough, practical, real world review, I won't. Well, that's gonna be the goal, is to do all that stuff, every single thing that I just said that I don't remember, and then I'm gonna do a site like this, and I'll build it in the open. So it'll be sort of a two-part type of thing. One is it's my Dwayne Unfinished channel, so it's what I do. It's just a bunch of unfinished projects. So whether the project finishes or not, that's besides the point. Somebody will get value on how to build a tool like this, and they'll get value on how to build a tool like this, and we'll learn something together. I haven't done a lot of web development in a while, so that'll be my path. But the primary goal, just to be clear, the primary goal will be to review AI tools. And listen, what these guys are doing is they're basically they're taking out my videos and they're just AIing the crap out of it to do all different translation in every single language. I'll do my own version of that. Then I control my destiny. Right? Right. You should do the same too. Control your own destiny. Don't let anybody control your destiny by telling you. Let people tell you what to do sometimes, because it's important. Sometimes you need directions, but evaluate it and make a proper assessment on whether it's good advice or not. Yeah, that's my rant. That's it. Ranting too long. So hopefully, I don't know what's the point of this rant other than, yeah, I'm gonna start taking back my own reviews and making something a little bit bigger out of it. I've been inspired and annoyed at the same time, and that's the takeaway from this video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Have a good one. We'll talk about something more serious in the next video.